Hey everybody, I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful day. It is Memorial Day, so I know that a lot of you guys have parades and parties and a whole bunch of things going on, and so I thought I would just switch it up. Instead of doing a call tonight, I'm just doing one now. We are actually going to my mom's, Erin, for a party in a little bit, and so I'm kind of getting all my calls and all my work done now, and then tonight we're going to celebrate. And so anyway, hey guys, so I have a list of summer ideas, and I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to do during the summer, and I know a lot of you guys have too, and so I know we're busy, a lot of us have kids, and we're trying to think, how are we going to grow our business with all of our kids home, right? I know that's what I'm thinking. Or some of you guys think you have more time because you're teachers and then now you have off, or you have a job and your life is busy. So anyway, let's try to maximize the summer, because the summer can go either really awesome or really slow. And like Sarah Robbins says, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team, right? So we have to be always constantly leading our team and doing the things that it takes, but it doesn't have to be time consuming. I'm all about saving time. So I have a list here, some of the things I got from Sarah Robbins, and then I want to add in some of the things that I'm doing or plan to do, and then if I add more things I will let you guys know. But also I want to hear what you guys are doing. So I know some of you guys have really awesome plans for the summer, what you're going to do with your business, and so please share. I want to keep this interactive, even though it's a video. I can see all your comments and I want others to see it too. So the first things I'm going to do is just give out the summer ideas that I got from Sarah Robbins' blog. I posted the video earlier in our oil leadership team page, but she also has a really great blog on sarahrobbins.com, and then in the search, just put summer, and it's the first post that comes up. So these are her ideas that I have here, but then I added in another page of my own ideas. So there's my little Andrew. There's a bug, and he has no pants on. This is real life. Okay, so we'll be quick, right? Because this is how it's going to be during the summer, because he's already done with school, so now I have him with me all day, which is awesome. But here he comes. I tried sneaking away and coming outside. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
I love you. All right, go back in. Okay, shut the door.
He's making it the bug goes out.
All right. Okay, so one, make the most of your travel. I don't know if you guys are having like vacations or traveling or doing different things, but I know we have something planned, and so if you guys are traveling, if you guys go to friends or family's house, it's an awesome time to ask them to host a class or just to get to know more people. Say hi, Andrew.
Hi.
I also plan on using my kids in a lot of my stuff, just because that's totally real, and I don't think I can get away without using them. And I don't have a babysitter yet, so they're going to be with me all the time. So when you're traveling, ask your friends, hey, can we have a night of, an oil class or a friend little like DIY class? Get in front of their network too, even if it's just one or two people. I think that's an awesome idea. I know when I'm going to Florida, I'm going to see if there's anybody there that wants a class, and then your trip is a write-off too. That's like the best part, right? And plus, even if you're going to family's house, even just talking to them and getting in front of them. Okay, sample. Okay, how many of you guys have samples in your purse, right? I know I just bought 50 samples and I'm already done. I've got to order more.
Look at this.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Fidget spinner.
It's a fidget spinner
Lego.
that he made with Legos. All right, go back in now.
Want to see it can spin?
Okay, really quick. Oh, that is neat. That is neat. Okay. Alrighty, so sampling. I know, like, we're out living our life, right? So we're at the pool, we're at the park, we're at the beach. Don't do that. No dropping it.
I dropped it.
How many times do you guys meet people and oils come up and you want to share the oils?
Just joking.
Okay, can I do my video and then we're gonna go to Grandma's, okay? Okay, so obviously we have to have our samples in our purse ready to go. The thing to say to them, if I give you a sample, would you use it, right? And then follow up with them 2 days later. It's pointless if you're not going to follow up with them. Don't even give them a sample if you're not going to follow up with them, because they're not going to just go to your website and order. I've tried that. I forgot to follow up with people, and if you don't follow up, they do not order. Yeah, Ruth, always giving out samples. You're good at that. Aaron has a big bag of samples and business cards. Yeah, and if you can have them in your purse, but you could also have them in your car. So you'd say, oh yeah, I've got some in my car. You don't have to be the weirdo person that is just like giving them out like crazy. But if it seems like an appropriate time, have it ready. You know what I mean? And also my biggest thing, and I've shared this before, I friend everybody on Facebook. So if I meet someone new at the park, maybe it's not appropriate to bring the sample out right away, but it is appropriate for me to like, hey, I'd love to stay connected with you. Can we stay connected on Facebook? So I do that, and then I add them into my network. Then they start following me. They're, seeing what I'm up to, and a lot of times then they come to me and say, hey, I've been watching you. I wanna try the oils, or they'll see me posting things. So it's always about making new friends, constantly making new friends. So samples, but also adding them to your network, okay? Especially if you're out doing things. So during the summer, I think is an awesome time to go out and meet new people, because you're out and about. Like, you're not going to be in the house all day with your kids. You have to get out. So when you're out, making a point to connect with other people. So that's like an easy one. I actually feel like you can meet more new people in the summer than in the winter and all that other stuff. Okay, so the next thing, number 3. So the first one was make the most of your travel. The second thing was to sample. Also, Sarah Robbins says sample 3 to 5 people a day. Okay. 3, gift your products. Teacher gifts, awesome products. I've done that. I've also did the sugar scrubs. It's so easy, it's inexpensive, and it's fun. Hostess gifts. So let's say you are going to barbecue. Make them a little sugar scrub, or give them a little, DIY or something like that. It's a great way to get your products into the hands of other people. And if you're going to fundraisers over the summer, have your product there. Do things like that where you're getting your product in front of people. 4, host parties. And I'm not talking about oil classes, but be the person of influence. Okay, if you guys are into personal development, or if you guys have read just different books on leadership, be the person that is fun, that is meeting new people, that is hosting the parties. Those are the influential people. So if you want to gain influence, host parties, right? People are going to come in. It's not a party to share off all your products, right? It's just having a barbecue. If you have a pool, have a pool party. If you've got a bunch of kids, have them come over, do a water balloon fight, whatever. Because if the only time you talk to your friends was to sell them something, that is salesy. So be that kind of person where you're inviting them to other things too, not just your product events. And then it might come up at your party. You could have your diffuser going. If it doesn't come up, that's fine, because then they know you're not only just talking to them to get orders, right? So you want to make new friends and then keep them. So keep your friends by having parties and just being that fun, outgoing person. Okay. The last thing that Sarah Robbins has on her guide is to keep your kids busy. Day camps, play dates. That will help you to get some work done. All right, let's see it. Okay, let's show them really quick. That is neat. Legos are my babysitter. They're inside making fidget cubes and fidget spinners with Legos, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go see what else you can make, and then you can show everybody, okay?
I didn't make these.
We have a summer incentive coming, but I'm not sharing that.
I didn't make these.
Who made that?
Matthew.
All right. Guys, I have one more page to go over, okay? Can you shut the door?
I'll go potty.
Okay, go potty. Okay. All right, so okay, that was Sarah Robbins stuff. Here's some of my ideas. Okay, so if you guys have a huge local presence, live DIYs. I think summer is a great time to do DIY classes because they're fun. You can do, tick sprays. Those are like really popular right now. You can do the skin soothing sprays. You can do anything that has to do with summer and DIY. People will come to that more than I think a regular oil class because they're fun. And you can invite your already existing customers to the class, right? Because they've already been enrolled, and now you're teaching them to use more oils, maybe talk to them about LRP. You could do like a mini class in the beginning just to tell them 3 ways of using oils, and then go into the DIY. And there's so many class ideas on Oil Life and the Share Oils and all those websites, so you don't even have to think of anything. A lot of them have printouts and everything ready to go. And you can charge for those. So if it costs $5 in products, charge $5 or $6, right? And then you don't even have to have any money put out. Okay, so if you are online or you're doing online and local, you can do live DIYs. And this is probably something I'm really going to get into. And I'll have my kids with me. I don't know about all 4 of them, but maybe they'll take turns like being the special helper of the day, and then they can like do a class or a little DIY on the video with me, right? And so I plan on getting them involved so they're going to be good well when they're involved, but also other moms can see they can do this business with kids. That's really important. You can still do weekly classes. Okay, so if you're sampling people during the day and during the week, have something to invite them to. So a weekly class, either in person or online. So I just did a post the other day on my Facebook that it was very casual. Said, hey, of my friends, who wants to go to a live oil class? And I had 30 people join. So I'm doing that class Tuesday, and then I plan on following up with all of them. But that's 30 new people. Actually, some of them were already enrolled, so maybe 20 new people, right, or so. And my plan is to enroll like all of them, and so I can keep track of them. Hopefully they enroll that night at the class, especially with the specials going on. But now I have a list of people that I can call, connect with. And then if I kept doing these and I kept getting new people, that could be a weekly class, right? I just moved here, so I'm still waiting to meet new people. But I have a huge online presence, so I'm definitely going to be using that. Okay, so weekly team calls. I know a lot of us are doing weekly calls with our upline, right? And so what we are going to be doing is switching it up for the summer. If you want, some of us are doing this. So instead of doing one-on-one calls with your upline, we were thinking about doing group Zoom calls or calls, so we can get save time, get new ideas, and just motivate. But also the biggest thing is to save time, right? Nobody likes to take more time than they have to, so we thought that'd be a great way of saving time over the summer. And then if it sticks, just to keep doing that on. Okay, sample. I already have that out there because I really do think that's huge. Get your kids involved. You could also do it like a park and oils class, right? Where if you know other moms where they have young kids, they can go to the park, the kids can play, and you can talk about oils at the picnic bench for a few minutes, right? I've seen people do that. That's really awesome. If you have a lot of local customers, do a customer appreciation event at your house where you're doing giveaways and everyone's sharing stories. You're not selling them anything, but you're just sharing stories and getting them excited, involved. When they hear from other people what's working for them, they might say, oh my gosh, that's working for allergies. Oh, I've been using this for this, and this for my hair, and this for my energy, and whatever. So they're sharing their stories, and so they're like kind of selling each other, but you're not selling anything at the class. And that's a great way to show appreciation to your customers. And if they don't know about LRP, you can talk to them about that. So then here's few other social media ideas. If you're big on social media or want to, I think, there's going to be less people online over the summer, I think, because everybody's outside. But I plan on still using social media just as much. So here's some ideas. If you want to do like a weekly thing over the summer. So Monday, make and take. Tip Tuesday. Wellness Wednesday. Freebie Friday. Sample Saturday. Where you do things weekly. And your friends know what to expect. Every single week you're doing like the same kind of fun thing. I thought that was kind of cool. So remember, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. It doesn't have to take a long time. I also posted a video about, it's on my YouTube page, that Elise Suddaby did when she was, she came into Columbus, and I think we were at Becky's kitchen table, and she shared how to build to diamond in 17 hours a week. You don't need a lot of time to do your business. You just have to be effective and not waste time. So one of the biggest wastes of time is scrolling through your news feed, right? So cut out your news feed. Cut out looking what everybody else is doing. Stay focused on what you want to do, your weekly class, your sampling, your following up. You can wake up an hour earlier. If you haven't read the book Miracle Morning, get the book. Wake up an hour early before your kids, before everyone wakes up. Respond to all your messages, respond to your emails, plan out what you're going to post that day, post your stuff, and get offline. Do you know what I mean? So let's not waste our time. We have Monday night trainings. You'll have a weekly call with your upline, and you'll be doing your weekly class. So that's like less than 3 hours right there. The rest of the time you're sampling, following up. That is it. And inviting. Sampling, inviting, and following up. And that you can do anytime during the day. You know, in the mornings you can pick nap time a little bit after work or after the kids are sleeping. So it doesn't have to take a lot of time, you guys, but you do have to be committed. The other thing I would add is personal growth. You have to be working on that every day. If you can do a family reading hour or half hour where your kids can read, you can read. Again, for the moms, I know not all of you are moms, so this doesn't pertain to everybody, but get your kids involved as much as you can, because they're going to be, when they're happier, the whole family's happier, right? And you can get more done. You don't feel like you're, you know, like if you feel like you're working all day, then your kids are going to feel that, right? But if you get them involved and you do a little bit together, they're going to have fun with it. They're not going to resent you. You're not going to resent your business. You know what I mean? So that's all reality of stuff. So you just really have to plan and think and have fun with it. Get them involved. Know what you need to do. Don't waste time. You know, and not even just wasting time in your business, but don't waste time in your life. If there's things that you're doing that are wasting your time, don't do them. So think about it. Like watching TV, you're trading in TV for PV, right? So TV, maybe that's something that has to go because you're going to spend that time following up or whatever. Evaluate your life. Get your priorities, you know, set. Family and faith obviously are first, and then what other priorities you have, you know, in your business. But Facebook feeds and TV and all that other time wasters, those are not important. They're not building your business or your future. And I always think, you know, is it building my business, not just for myself, but for generations. So I have to think about that. Anyway, hope this helped. This is going to be instead of tonight's call. So share it with your team. I will post it onto YouTube. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know, because we're all in this together. Some of you guys are just getting on, so you're going to have to listen to the recording. It's short, it's quick. I am posting a June incentive that we're going to be doing. I'll post that either tonight or tomorrow. Okay, so we've got something planned for you, but finish May strong. This is a great month. We have more new enrollments this month than we had last month. So I'm really excited to announce the new ranks. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and then I will see you later. All right, bye guys.